What's good? Devin Haney makes his first defense of his WBC title that was pretty much gifted to him, but that's not what this video is about. It's about his performance against Alfredo Santiago. Now, Alfredo Santiago is a tall, lengthy fighter with a longer reach than him that made things awkward for Devin Haney. He was timing him very well, especially in the first 4 rounds. He was timing him, landing jabs, landing right hand. I think he won the second round. He landed a couple good rights on him, and he was timing him pretty well. He was losing the rounds, but Haney was getting hit. And you suppose that Devin Haney, now being WBC champion, and now everybody wants to talk about how Lomachenko's ducking him. You know, I try not to base a performance off things like that, but you're the new champion. This is your first title defense, and Alfredo Santiago would not be a good title defense for, let's say, even Miguel Berchelt, or I know he's a 130, so don't even for Lomachenko or Teofimo Lopez or Comey. He would not be a good opponent for those guys. So he's not a good opponent for Devin Haney, because Devin Haney is the champion now, even though he's 20, even though he was elevated without winning the title himself. But he dominated this fight. He won every single round on each scorecard. He looked pretty awkward throughout this fight because Santiago made it awkward. He held a lot, and like I said, just a tough opponent because of his size and his reach, and he was using it. He was determined not to get knocked out as well. It looked like he was gonna get knocked out in the 5th round, and then in the 6th he came out and I scored it for Santiago. So this guy was game. He did not lay down for Haney, and Haney was getting frustrated at times. He was lunging in with his shots. He was telegraphing his right hooks and left hooks at times, and he was getting caught. He was getting counterpunched by Santiago several times in this fight. I think the 120-108 scorecard is okay. I don't have anything against that. I think Santiago won 2 or 3 rounds. I don't think you give him more than 3. I think 3 is nice. Three is you're giving guy giving him that many rounds, but still against this type of opposition and the level of fighter that Haney is, he should have got him out of there. And he almost did. And I know guys like these could be hard to get out of there, but not his best performance. But let's hope his title reign will be filled with better guys than Santiago, because you're a champion now. You're no longer a prospect. Regardless of how you got the title, you're a champion now. And I will hold you to that standard of a Lomachenko, of a Comey. If Santiago would be considered a bum for Lomachenko, he's considered a bum for Devin Haney. I wouldn't say he's a bum, because I think he proved that he at least belonged in the ring. He won 12 rounds with Devin Haney. But let's get some better opposition. I'm talking about Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is a whole nother can of worms, but I would love to see that fight. I think Luke Campbell provides a very challenging fight for Devin Haney, but it's winnable. I would love to see that fight next. Thanks everybody for watching. Peace. Oh, and I am not watching KSI versus Logan Paul. Nope. Peace.